A full phase of first impressions. Let's see if we find any goodies. I'm going to spend my money so you don't have to. We have a range of brands in here. Fenty, NARS, Laura Mercier, Bare Minerals, NYX, Hourglass, everything you can imagine. I've gone in with my trusty skincare bits because I don't want to jeopardise my whole makeup routine because of my skincare. I know these products work, so I'm going to see if the makeup actually works. We're first of all going to go in with the NYX Professional Makeup Thick It Stick It Brow Mascara. Mine is in the shade Cool Ash Brown, and we're just going to open this up and then we're going to get it on my eyebrows. Hoping this is the right shade for me. Let's give it a little go. Okay, to be fair, it looks exactly like my normal brow hairs, so that is obviously a good start. But this actually has quite a waxy feel to it, and I feel like it is like that down to the fact it's supposed to give you that thickening brow look. I have just messed up right there, but as you can see in comparison, this side definitely looks a lot thicker and more full. I don't tend to do much to my eyebrows, so I feel like this is kind of that product that you need to get used to because this side looks too dark for me, whereas this side I love. I've now tidied it up. I much prefer it like this, and I actually really like this product. Is it a product I go to all the time? Probably not, but that's down to the fact that it's coloured and I normally go for a clear one. I think if I had it in a lighter shade, I would definitely reach for it more often. Next up in the bag, we have the Urban Decay Shadow Primer Potion. People used to rave on about this all the time. I never tried it, so now it's my time. I am so obsessed with the packaging on this, and I don't believe you actually need a lot of it. So I'm just going to place a little bit over my eyes and then I'm going to blend it all in. Using one dip, I've literally managed to cover both eyes, and a little bit goes a very long way. It's quite serumy, so it blends really easily. And then I have one of NARS's new Christmas collections. I love this packaging so much. It's actually the Stargaze eyeshadow palette. I actually posted about this on my Instagram, but how gorgeous are these shades? I kind of just want to do like a full shimmer moment. I believe this shade here is called Heartbreak, and I'm going to do exactly that. No, I'm not heartbreaking anyone. I don't have anyone to heartbreak, first of all, but I'm going to add a little brown shade, and then I'm going to put shimmer all over my eyelid. Let's just blend this in. That is very, very pigmented. Not being funny, I never just use like an eyeshadow primer. I always put concealer down, but that has gone on so nicely, and I thought it's kind of like putting eyeshadow on bare skin because you can't actually see anything, but I feel like that is, well, the payoff is insane, and I don't know if it's down to the primer or the palette, but both are working really nicely together. Okay, I love that. I'm going to go in with this gold shade here. That is so stunning, and I'm literally going to place it all over my eyelid, and that is gorgeous. As you can tell, I was very lost for words there. I really just didn't know what to say, but that is so gorgeous, so shimmery, and that eyeshadow base has worked really nice with the eyeshadows. I hate to be that person, but if you want to see the rest of the makeup look, go to part 2. This is part 2 of testing out new makeup products so you don't have to. Okay, so my comments on this gorgeous NARS palette is the fact that these eyeshadows are so beyond creamy. I'm also going to swatch a few of the other shades. They're just so stunning, and the payoff is literally incredible. And honestly, this potion, Urban Decay, you've really done something here. I wish I tried it out sooner. It is so incredible, like the way the eyeshadow's blended on top of it. Considering it is practically like a serumy base, it does dry down, but I really wasn't expecting much from it, and I've got everything I wanted and more. So it shows you really don't need to pack your eyelids full of concealer to get payoff from your eyeshadows. This is incredible, and it's so lightweight. I am so picky with my mascaras. I only ever wear one, but we're trying out a new one today. That hurts me to say it, but I have to. This Christmas set is the cutest from Bare Minerals, and it's the Maximist mascara. This is the mascara wand for this mascara. This is the wand that I normally go for, so it's going to be very interesting to see if I actually like this. Okay, I'm going to start by wiggling the product through my eyelashes. Sorry about the mirror being here, but I generally can't do it any other way. And I don't have trust in a lot of mascaras because a lot of them irritate my eyes, and also I normally go for a waterproof one, which this one isn't. But so far my lashes look really pretty, so I can't complain. That has given my lashes a really nice lifted curl. This eye compared to this eye, I absolutely love how separated my lashes look. Funny story, I actually used to work on a Bare Minerals counter, so this feels like I'm like throwing it back a little bit, especially with the Christmas gift sets. I remember like putting these out on the shelves. But anyways, despite that, I actually really like this mascara. I'm very shocked, and it hasn't irritated my eyes, so that's everything that I need and more. I unfortunately don't have any new lashes, but these are some of my favourites, so let's put these on. These are 90s Babies by Tatti Lashes. Quite honestly, I fell out of love with lashes for quite a while, but I've been like picking myself up on them again, and honestly they make the biggest difference to your makeup looks. I feel like I was going through like a natural sort of stage, and I always love the glue that it comes with. I feel like it's so much better than any other glue. I don't care what you say, it is. Lashes are now on. I have gone in with my black liner. I always use this. It's from Rare Beauty. I haven't tried out a new one today. But yeah, it's really good, so I do recommend it. This is the Euphoria foundation. I'm going to make a whole video on this. This is £75. Excuse me. But yeah, separate video on this. So if you want to see it, go check it out. My skin, go check out the other video for sure. I'm now going to go in with the Milk Makeup Bronzer, and this one's in the shade called Baked. Always chisel out the jawline, and I've never actually used this, so let's give it a go. Okay, actually no wait, I have used it once when I did a 5-minute makeup challenge, but I barely obviously tried it. That has blended out like an absolute dream. I always go in with a brush that has foundation on. This is a little bit embarrassing, but I think you might need to go to part 3. We're testing out new makeup so you don't have to. This is part 3. I've never done a part 3. Okay, so this Milk Makeup Bronzer, oh my goodness, it has really warmed up my face and it hasn't budged my foundation, which is perfect. This is probably going to be thrown into my makeup bag as well. I like this a lot. I do not know how to pronounce this brand. Is it called Vive? Anyways, I've got shade medium 1 and we're going to test out this concealer today. Let's see. Okay, she's got a thick doe-foot. This is supposed to have customizable coverage, and we're going to place her underneath the eyes. It's actually quite thick, which I wasn't expecting. I always like to place concealer down here as well for a little bit more coverage. And not only coverage, I also like to do it because I feel like it really chisels out the, what's she called? The jawline. I feel like I didn't need to put on as much as I did because it was really thick, and I feel like a little goes a long way for sure. This is definitely going to give me more full coverage than medium coverage. Underneath my eyes, I always like to go in with the marshmallow sponge, and I'm just going to blend her out. This concealer is definitely blending really easily. Next time I definitely wouldn't apply so much because I kind of like the look of more natural looking skin at the minute. I love that concealer so much. It has made my makeup look so flawless. And do you know what? Once it was blended out, it's not as cakey and heavy as I thought it was going to be. It's actually really beautiful. I'm trying to make you guys see the texture on my skin just to show that it's not cakey. This I've been absolutely dying to try. It's from Fenty and it's a new blusher. Oh my god, look at this packaging. It's so stunning. All Fenty Beauty packaging is always so nice, but this I just can't. I can't. It's literally made of dreams. I'm going to go in with a brighter shade called Peony. I'm going to use my sponge and I'm just going to dip it in like this. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I've been dying to use this since I got it in PR. Okay, let me add a little bit more because I kind of want her to be like, oh, that was maybe a little bit too much. I want her to shine through. There we go. That is what I wanted. So excited. She's glowing. She's glowing. Oh my goodness. This, oh my god. I've needed this in my life for so long and I didn't even know it. I really didn't know it. This is the outcome I wanted. At the beginning, I was like, oh, hang on a second. Where's the colour? And now I'm like, oh my god, literally bathe me in this. Look, okay. I'm just going to give you this little side profile because so beautiful. Generally, I'm so happy with my skin right now. I'm going to go in with this NARS Invisible Powder. I've briefly used this, but never given it the full shebang. I want my skin to stay like this. I honestly feel like it doesn't even really need powdering, but I will regret it. So I'm just going to go in with this like invisible powder, and I'm just going to place it underneath the eyes just so we are powdered in the areas that I do get oily. Can you see underneath my eyes there? They're set, but it's not cakey. I love this powder, but also I'm so happy I tried out all these new products. I love it.
Christmas story time. So like many people, we used to be a Realtree only kind of family, but that was until about 3 years ago where we had something absolutely disgusting and horrific happen. So about 2 weeks before Christmas, with all the decorations on the tree, we come out to our living room in the morning and see all of these little black dots all over our living room. After further investigation, we find out that they are thousands of tiny little black spiders. Come to find out that 1 in 1,000 Christmas trees, especially during hot years, has these things called aphids living in them. And when they get nice and warm and their little eggs hatch, all these tiny little spiders come out. So 2 weeks before Christmas, we're scrambling to take all of our ornaments and lights off our real tree, put it out by the street, and we had to go scramble to find a fake one. And that's why we will be having a fake one for the rest of time.
Get ready with me to go and see Magic Mike with the girls. I'm wearing a jumpsuit, so I want to look really nice and bronze on my chest. I never find myself tanning anymore. I don't know why. I think it's because it's winter. I just really can't be bothered. So I've been using this. It's the body base. And look at the colour difference. I just think it's so nice. It adds that little bit of bronze because, as you can see, I'm really pale. But here, it's just that nice touch of colour. And then I can just wash it off at the end of the night. And I don't have to worry about like my skin peeling or anything. And because I'm not really wearing dresses or anything, I feel like it's okay not to be constantly tanned. From now on, I'm doing day tans only. Okay, you guys don't even understand how long I've actually wanted to go see Magic Mike for. I'm so excited. Me, Beth, Romy and Imogen, we're all going to go for dinner and then we're going to go and see Magic Mike. I'm going to put in these teeth whitening strips because I want to look extra fresh today. These are the Glow 32 strips with coconut oil. I used to use these all the time. I don't know why I actually stopped, but it comes with 2 little strips. So you put this line on the top teeth and then there's a smaller one that goes around your bottom ones. And I look so disgusting right now. Wrap them around your teeth. This is what the bottom ones look like, and you can get these from Boots. I apologise for my lisp. This is what they look like, and I might have a little bit of a lisp, so I do apologise. I actually have half an hour. I hate to be that girl, but I really do. I'm going to apply a little bit of my trusty Bondi Sands Brightening Eye Cream. I can never get over how dewy that eye cream is. It's why I love it so much, because it looks so nice underneath your makeup. And I'm just going to go in with the Embryolisse Multi-Use Moisturiser. A little bit of this goes such a long way. And I'm so sad because I normally go with this. It's a CeraVe Facial Moisturising Lotion. Why are these so difficult to talk? However, as you can see, it is clearly run out. So I need to purchase a new one. But this one is also incredible. And it looks so beautiful underneath the base. Look how that has made my skin look. So actually, it's one of my new favourites as well. Then, to give our skin a real good glow, I'm going to go in with this, which is the MAC Studio Radiant. It looks so beautiful underneath your makeup. My eyebrows, I've been using this, which is so different for me. It's the Brow Things Pro palette. It's from Benefit, and I just use this one here. It's almost like a wax, and then I will just push up my eyebrows with it. I've been really enjoying it. I'll just get my finger and press it up just so it like locks into place. Ideally, I need to be leaving in the next 20 minutes, but I cannot see that happening. So, you know, I'm just going to try my best. This is also a new product for me. It's the NYX Brow Pen, and it just fills in my little sparse areas, and I really like it because it's really precise. And for my eyeshadow base, of course, I'm going in with the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer because this works so well. Using my Hourglass bronzer, and I'm just going to use this to warm up my crease. I'm running out of time in this video, so I'm going to jump to my powder products. I need to apologise because I've just realised I didn't record any of my makeup because I'm in such a rush. But I'm going to show you my outfit instead. Okay guys, so this is the outfit I've gone for. A little jumpsuit, also ignore the mess. Blazer, white heels and a little black bag. I'm so excited, honestly. Get ready with me to go indoor skydiving. I'm so excited about this, and I'm even more excited at the fact I've managed to squeeze a tiny bit of my moisturiser out. It literally feels like Christmas. This is a facial moisturising lotion from CeraVe, and I managed to squeeze a bit out yesterday, and I managed to do it again today. I need to buy a new bottle, I know, but I haven't got around to doing it yet. Also, underneath my eyes, I Spy Brightening Eye Cream from Bondi Sands. This is a game changer. It makes your under eyes look so pretty. And also, second bottle, and that's how you know I love it. So the indoor skydiving place I'm actually going to is in Basingstoke, so I don't have too long to get ready. I live in Reading, so honestly, it's not too far, but at the same time, it's a little journey. By the way, this is a 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. And this brow pen, honestly, incredible. It makes the most fine lines. It's the NYX Professional Makeup Brow Tint Pen, and I just use it to fill in any sparse areas. Brow strokes, that's literally all it does. It's perfect. And in regards to this question, the Magic Mike show, oh my god, if you can go, absolutely go. I've just realised I don't have my brushes. What am I going to do? I found one powder puff. I've just found these brushes, but I have no idea what's on them, so good luck to me. And a mini beauty blender. She's growing a tiny bit, so let's see what I can do with these. The safest option for my eyes is going to be using the chocolate brown palette from Huda Beauty. And I do this all the time, but I'm going to grab this shimmery shade and I'm just going to pop it all over my eyes because I feel like it looks a little bit more put together. And if my makeup does look bad, then I feel like this shimmer will be a distraction. And because I am doing indoor skydiving, I am just going to go in with a waterproof mascara and no lashes today because I don't want my eyes to start watering. But I do want to show you how amazing this mascara is with literally a few coats. So stunning. Oh my god, look at the difference. It's so nice. For foundation, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. This is literally my skin but better. Look how gorgeous it looks on the skin. Sorry, I went so off track. However, Magic Mike, it was incredible. We was actually on the balcony, so we was a little bit worried that we wasn't going to be as involved. But when I tell you, no matter where you're sat, you will definitely be involved. They legit jump up. But I'm not going to speak too much about it because I don't want to ruin it for anyone. But if you do get the opportunity to go, then please do. It's definitely a must-see show. Also, this cream bronzer has made it into like one of my favourites at the minute. It's so nice. It's the Doll Beauty bronzer and mine was in the shade Deep. I haven't used this in quite a while, but I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Also, when you're putting on your concealer, conceal your face for your face, nobody else's. If you are interested in my placement, this is how I like to put it. But remember, everyone's technique is going to be completely different. So something that works for you might not work for somebody else. But one thing I can say is that this is definitely incredible. These are going to be my powder products. However, I'm running out of time. Okay, so makeup is all complete and I've just put on this lip product from Florence by Mills. Mwah! I love you all. The Wee Cherry Primer, we're testing out how sticky she is. TikTok shop is honestly going to be the death of me, but I am going to link it down below in case you guys want to check it out. And this is actually water-based. Right now, I look like a red hot mess, but this dries down translucent. Oh, and I literally didn't even mention, but this is from the Beauty Crop, and I love some of their primers, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this one grips on my makeup. Bear in mind, I'm also going indoor skydiving, so I'm going to show you guys what my makeup looks like afterwards. Okay, I want you guys to see the texture on my face, but it's super soft, sticky, and it hasn't made any of my skincare bunch up, which is obviously perfect. Real test is to see how sticky she is, and she has got some bounce to her. Okay, let me quickly put a full face of makeup on. Okay, look at my skin. I am so obsessed with the way my skin looks. I love this primer. However, let's see what it looks like after I've done indoor skydiving. 80 miles per hour wind, and look how well my skin held up. The only thing is you can see a goggle outline. Christmas Eve, get ready with me tonight. I'm spending it wrapping presents with one of my best friends, Tallulah. I don't know if anyone can relate, but this Christmas I do not feel Christmassy at all. So I'm hoping this evening gets me into the spirit in time for tomorrow. I just went in with the Studio Radiance from MAC to give me that really glowy, gorgeous skin. Then I'm going to go in with the iconic London Brow Silk, and I'm just going to give myself those soap brows. Also, the amount of product you actually get in here is so good because I feel like brow products are something that everyone goes through so quickly. Also, what is everybody's plans for this Christmas? We often just spend it at home. I know some people actually go out for like their roast dinner. I feel like it'd be pretty cool actually going out for the roast dinner, but we always have it at home, so I'm quite used to that. I'm going in with the Nimya palette today because I love the warm tone that is in here. It's called Be for Basic because that's what I am. I like to just dust it all over my eyelid and then I'm going to slightly wing it out a little bit. And then I'm going to grab Super Classy, and because I'm so lazy, I'm just going to wing it out like this, and then I'm going to just tidy it up using a wipe. Then once that's all blended and smoked out, I literally drag it up. Simple as that. You really do not need to be messing around with any tape. It's so simple just to wipe it away. And then I also like to go in with my Rare Beauty eyeliner and just create a line so that when I put on my eyelashes, it looks a lot more seamless. Before we add on any lashes, we are going to spice this up a little bit. We're going to use Mr. and Mrs. Tutorials. Look at the glisten on there. And then I'm going to use my finger just to apply it because, oh my goodness, so stunning. Adds that little bit of glam and it's nothing too crazy, but it looks so pretty. Lashes, we're going in with Mrs. Glam. These are actual individuals, so I'm going to build them up on the outer edge so I get that cat eye effect. This is literally 2 lashes and it's already beginning to give that effect. Guys, these legit look like eyelash extensions, especially this side. Like, look at that, they're so fluffy. Okay, onto our base, we're using the YSL Bare Look Tint. Since having tried this combo with my skincare routine, I can honestly say I have not really used anything else. I use this like daily. Like, look at the glow. Can we just appreciate her? At the minute, I have been absolutely loving just wearing nothing on my face. And this is so lightweight that it doesn't really feel that you've got much on. Of course, we're going in with the Cocoa Cosmetics sponge and I'm going to bounce over it just to make sure that it's all flawless. I'm going in with the Ambient Lighting Bronzer from Hourglass. It's my new favourite bronzer. It's so gorgeous. It really warms up the face. And also, it doesn't disturb your makeup underneath. The formula is so beautiful and it's my favourite. Not to mention that the shade is so perfect for my skin tone. Laura Mercier, without a doubt, is the best setting powder, so I always go in with it. Get a little bit onto my sponge. I honestly use my sponge for everything, and then I just set underneath my eyes. Look at the difference that makes. A little bit of mascara, and I've just finished off my cheeks using one of my favourite Hourglass palette. Okay, I think I'm ready for Christmas.
It's not my fault that you're lonely. I know you feel like having conversations, but please don't put that shit on me. No, this happy hour don't need complications. I'm doing great, I'm feeling fine. Don't need your worries on my mind. No, all by myself or another one. 'Cause I don't need nobody, I don't need someone. Quit trying to kill my life, quit trying to steal my life. I'm fine, drinking alone. I got my whiskey on ice. Don't need your loving, no I'm fine, drinking alone. It's not my fault that you're lonely. No, I know you feel like having conversations, but please don't put that shit on me. This happy hour, no need complications. We're trying to kill my life, we're trying to steal my high. I'm fine, drinking alone. I got my whiskey on ice. Don't need your loving, no I'm fine, drinking alone.
Because all these experiences make you into who you are today and make you learn lessons, whether they're good or bad. Also, if you have green eyes, the way to make your eyes pop is putting a little bit of pink onto your eyelids, and I'll tell you now, it makes all the difference. So let's talk about 2023 and what I have planned. I'm first of all planning on bringing this into 2023 because this is incredible. It's the Bare Tint look and I use it every single day. But for 2023, I first of all want to hear about what you guys are going to get up to and what you have planned, or if you're just going with the flow and taking it as it comes. But when we're talking holiday wise, I actually have a few planned trips, which I'm so excited about. So I have 4 definite trips that are happening so far. I'm going to Istanbul and Dubai in February. If anyone watched my recent TikTok, you would see that I took my cousin back to the airport. That's because he lives in Turkey. So I'm going to be flying out to Istanbul for a few days and then we're going to go over to Dubai. I have never been to Dubai before, so I need your guys' recommendations on the best spots to go to. And for anyone who's scared of heights, have you been up the Burj Khalifa? Because it looks terrifying, but the view looks absolutely insane and definitely something you have to do when you go to Dubai, you know. Also, I tried this Refined blusher the other day. It is absolutely stunning. I'm going to put a little bit onto my beauty blender. And look at the colour, it's so gorgeous. It adds like the perfect amount of warmth. Really bringing that life back, you know. And this one is actually in the shade called Malaya. And then in July, actually on my birthday, we are heading over to Amsterdam because we're going to go and see Coldplay again. I actually saw Coldplay a few months ago and it was insane. So we had to rebook it, of course. Probably only going to stay a couple nights in Amsterdam. So then we're going to go and take a train over to Paris. Oh my God, my uncle just bought me this. This is the best thing I've ever tasted in my whole entire life. It's so warm. So yeah, I am super excited to experience all these new places that I've never been to before. So yeah, they are the definite places that I am going to, but I've also been in the talks of going to a few other places with some different friends. So hopefully I can do a few little girls' holidays, but also do a little weekend break. So of course those were all about holiday, but I also have my personal goals. Eating well and looking after my body, but also leaving behind any toxic relationships. Doing what generally makes me happy and not putting somebody else's temporary disappointment in front of my own feelings. I love you.